yeah, this is the Marv 800 back once again with my Blu-ray update party. I said I had a Blu-ray update. Now I wanted to do them separately because I have way too many Blu-rays to do with the DVDs and Blu-rays all together, so I'm going to do them separately. But before I start on my Blu-rays, I wanted to show you wrestling when I forgot to do my DVD update, and it's 2011 WWE's Night of Champions pay-per-view. Not too bad. I picked that up on DVD. Not too bad of a pay-per-view. I actually enjoyed it. Not bad. Pretty good. Now let's get on to the Blu-rays. I got a lot here, so we got to get started. Okay, the first thing I picked up is Bridesmaids. Pretty funny. I know everybody else in here has got it, so I had to pick it up. Very funny movie. Saw it before I bought it on Blu-ray. So I definitely had to pick that up. Pretty funny movie. So yeah, I picked that up. It's got the slipcase and that to it. And then the next one I picked up is the John Wayne classic, The Camaraderie with John Wayne, which has a lot of special features like commentary and featurettes and stuff like that under it. Missy! It's got a lot of like featurettes and stuff like that, and it's pretty good. Lee Marvin's in this too as Crow. Yeah, I haven't watched this since I've got this Blu-ray, but I plan to watch it. But I think I've seen this John Wayne movie before. And Pat Wayne and Son's in it, Bruce Colbert, which I've seen in a bunch of movies, old westerns. But yeah, this looks really good. I collect all John Wayne movies, so I got into John Wayne watching with my grandpa. He had all the John Wayne movies too, although he didn't have Blu-ray and DVD. He had them all in like old film reels and like VHSs and that. And I got in watching John Wayne with him, so I had to pick that up for my John Wayne collection. And the next thing I picked up is the 15th anniversary of Reservoir Dogs, which is a cult classic film. I'm sure everybody's seen Reservoir Dogs 15th anniversary. I had to definitely pick that up, which stars, of course, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Trenny, and Michael Madison. I'm sure everybody on here has seen it. This has got a lot of special features, like just like a couple different documentaries and featurettes on the back. So if you definitely don't have Reservoir Dogs on Blu-ray, got to pick that up. Always liked that film. And the next thing I picked up is a Martin Scorsese classic starring Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte, the remake from Robert Mitchum's originally one from the 60s. And it's Cape Fear, which is really, really good. Very good movie. Love this film. And this has bonus features too as well, like the making of Cape Fear, deleted scenes, behind the scenes of the 4th of July parade, on the set of The Houseboat, full challenge interview with Robert De Niro, and more. So if you never have Cape Fear on Blu-ray, definitely got to pick that up. This came out this past year, 2011, which was its 20th anniversary, I believe they had to bring it out for. So yeah, you definitely got to get Cape Fear on Blu-ray if you don't have it. And the next one I picked up is a Thomas Hayden Church, who I think is a very underrated actor. He's very good. I've seen a few of his movies. And it also stars Elizabeth Shue, who I have not seen in the movie since leaving Las Vegas. And I think she played in that 80s movie, something to do with babysitting or something. I think I've seen her in too, but she's pretty high, Elizabeth Shue. Anyway, she's in it, and it's called Don McKay, which is a thriller. I bought this movie on a hunch. Haven't seen it yet, but it's probably going to be good. It has audio commentary feature director Jake Godwin and producer Jim Young, and this also has deleted scenes. And it also has an actor that's been around for Emmett Walsh. I wonder if a lot of people on here know who he is. He's a good veteran actor. Been around a long time. It also has Keith David too. He's a black guy. I know who Keith David is. He's been in quite a few films I've seen. I think he played in Platoon too. He's in this as well, Don McKay. So I bought this one kind of on a hunch. Never seen it, but I know it's going to be good. So I can't wait to see that. If anybody on here has seen that or not. I don't know if anybody on here has seen Don McKay yet, but it's supposed to be pretty good. And then the next thing I picked up is the Tom Cruise classic Risky Business, which I heard is a pretty good transfer to the Blu-ray. I'm sure everybody on here has seen the Tom Cruise Risky Business classic film. It stars in Rebecca De Mornay, and this has got exclusive to Blu-ray video commentary by Tom Cruise, Paul Brickman, and John Aaron, who was the producer of the film, and it's of course the director Paul Brickman. But this is a very good movie, and it's got a lot of special features too, like the new 25th anniversary retrospective in high definition, original screen test, director's cut of the final scene in high definition. So you get all that for special features. So if you've never seen Risky Business, definitely pick that up on Blu-ray. That's gonna look good, I heard. Somebody on here said it really looked good, the transfer. I used to have this on VHS back in the day. Risky Business, loved that film. And the next thing I picked up is a John Candy classic on Blu-ray. I actually have another John Candy movie coming to on Blu-ray in the mail I haven't got yet, but that'll be in my next update. I don't want to give it away what it is, but the one I picked up this time is Uncle Buck on Blu-ray. Love this one. We used to have it on VHS as well. I never bought the DVD to it, so I figured I'd get the Blu-ray. Now, if you have the DVD to Uncle Buck, you don't really need to buy this on Blu-ray. I just bought it on Blu-ray because I never owned it on DVD. There's no special features or nothing on it. The transfer is not too bad. The volume could have been better, but like the audio, but the picture quality is pretty good. And Uncle Buck with John Candy. But if you love John Candy, you'll definitely have this film in your collection. I love Uncle Buck. It's always been one of my favorite Candy movies, along with Cool Runnings, Train, Planes, and Automobiles. It's always been my favorite John Candy films, along with Uncle Buck. And I'd also throw Summer Rental in there and The Great Outdoors. So there you go, Uncle Buck on Blu-ray. And then the next thing I got here, I got a couple Jim Carrey movies too. I'll get to them next. Do the Jim Carreys in order. They'll have to be in order by years, but I'll do the Jim Carrey ones next. I picked up one of his newer one from a couple years ago, which he plays a gay guy with him and Evan McGregor. It's called I Love You, Philip Morris, which is a very, very funny Jim Carrey movie. It's got commentary by the directors, writer, producers, and crew. The making of I Love You, Philip Morris, deleted scenes. And there's Jim Carrey dressed up on the back like a gay man. It's freaking funny as hell watching Jim Carrey as a gay person. But yeah, you definitely like it. It's funny. You've never seen it. I Love You, Philip Morris. I actually enjoyed the film, so. But yeah, so there's I Love You, Philip Morris with Jim Carrey. And then the next thing I picked up is Yes Man with Jim Carrey, which mine has a slipcover, of course. I think a lot of people's has got the slipcover, so I picked that up. Yes Man with Jim Carrey. This is a very funny Carrey movie. I had to pick that up. Yes Man, I've seen it before, but never bought it yet on Blu-ray, but I picked it up yesterday at BJ's convenience store. Picked it up. They have all the new Blu-ray releases out for $9.99, previously previewed, so I had to pick that up. Jim Carrey and Yes Man. And mine, of course, has got the digital copy on the inside. And then I'm not going to show because everybody on here has seen the opening of the disc. I'm not going to open it up, but there's a good shot of Jim Carrey. And Yes Man, love this film, so I definitely picked that up. And the next thing I picked up for Jim Carrey movies, the last one I got for this, and I have more Jim Carreys coming on the way that I'll have in the new year, Jim Carrey movies on Blu-ray, but the last one I got for this time was when he went and did after he left The Mask. He did The Mask movie, and then he went and did this movie. He wasn't well known when he did this movie with Jeff Daniels, but of course it's Dumb and Dumber, unrated, more dumber than ever. And of course it's done by Farrelly Brothers. You got directed by Peter Farrelly, and then you got Bobby, who was the writer of the film, I believe. But it's typical Farrelly Brothers humor. Dumb and Dumber. If you don't have that on Blu-ray, you gotta definitely pick that up. Very, very funny. Dumb and Dumber. Always been one of my favorite Carrey movies. I think this one really put him on the map because before this movie he did The Mask, but he wasn't well known yet when he did The Mask. But a lot of people love The Mask, which I do too, but I'd also put this movie high up on the Jim Carrey list of movies, and also The Cable Guy in that are some of my favorite Carrey movies. So I definitely put that one up. Him and Jeff Daniels just do a good job working together in this film. Very funny. They're well together in this movie. I mean, Jeff Daniels is kind of a guy that can do serious acting too. Like, he's not just comedian, like he does comedy in this way, but he's more like of a serious actor. But to see him in the roles of Jim Carrey is pretty funny, because he gets about half as laughs as Jim Carrey does. They both kind of split the screen. They both get halves. Jim Carrey gets half the laughs, and then Jeff Daniels gets half the laughs. So it's a pretty good one to have. Dumb and Dumber Blu-ray. And then the next ones I picked up, I'm going to show these two last. I'm going to leave those to last. I picked up as a 1980 classic, directed by Harold Ramis. You gotta love Harold Ramis, funny director, one of my favorites, and it's none other than Caddyshack. The Snobs Against the Slobs. You got Chevy Chase, Bill Murray, Rodney Dangerfield, and Ted Knight all in the same film. How could you go wrong? Very, very funny. Love all the Rodney Dangerfield movies, and I love Bill Murray, and I love Chevy Chase, and Ted Knight playing the Mary Tyler Moore Show for years, and all kinds of other shows. And this is good to have on Blu-ray because it's got the special features exclusive on Blu-ray. Bio Caddyshack, the inside story, which goes behind the 30th anniversary with the movie's cast and creators, and plus Caddyshack, the 19-hole retrospective feature. So that's worth picking it up just for that on Blu-ray. So definitely pick this up. If you don't have this on Blu-ray, pick it up. because that retrospective 30th anniversary is just let alone pick the price alone picking this film up. I'd rather have it on Blu-ray than DVD, so if you don't have this on Blu-ray, definitely pick it up. And then the next thing I got is the 25th anniversary of Platoon, which comes with a DVD. I actually plugged this in the other day, and man, does this ever look good. They really did a good job remastering this in high definition Platoon. The one part where they're outside at night and you see the stars up in the sky, man, that was a clear picture. Like, you could see every star up in that sky when they remastered that in high definition. Man, does this ever look good. I don't care what anybody said. I thought they did a good job remastering Platoon on Blu-ray. And this comes with a lot of special features to the 25th anniversary, including audio commentary by director Oliver Stone, audio commentary by military advisor Dale Dye, who deleted and extended scenes with original commentary by Oliver Stone. Flashback to Platoon shot in time 1967-68, creating the non-raw rounds, the legacy of Platoon. Documentaries on war, many stores preparing for vignettes, featurettes, and trailers and TV spots. So you get a lot of special features for Platoon. I'm just going to quickly open and show you. There's the Blu-ray, and then the other side is the DVD. Platoon, one of my favorite war movies, if not my favorite war movie of all time. It's definitely in my top 3 of all time for war pictures. Platoon, how can you go wrong with Platoon? That's just an awesome, awesome war picture. Love it. Platoon. And the last 3, the other one's the 25th anniversary of Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connor, and Kiefer Sutherland. That's none other than Stand By Me. 25th anniversary with the slipcover. I've always loved this movie. I've seen this movie so many times since I was a kid, and I had to get it on Blu-ray. This has a lot of special features on the back of it, and I was happy to have this film. This has always been one of my favorite films since I was a kid. Stand By Me. Like I said, I've seen it so many times since I've been a kid. Watched on VHS a lot and that. And the thing with the Blu-ray is it's got picture-in-picture video commentary with director Rob Reiner and actors Will Wheaton and Corey Feldman, which you've got to hear it. Hear the commentary. They do a good job. They talk about River Phoenix and that on here and that, how they like working with him and working with Kiefer Sutherland and all this. And they talk about all kinds of good stuff. And also it's got Walking the Tracks of Summer of Stand By Me. It's got the music video and then another audio commentary with Rob Reiner. So you definitely, if you don't have Stand By Me on Blu-ray, you definitely got to pick that up. I waited till it came out on Blu-ray and then picked it up, but I love this. The 25th anniversary of Stand By Me. One of my all-time favorite movies. I never get tired of watching that movie, Stand By Me. Love it. Love that film. And then the last 2 I just actually picked up the other day. I ordered these off Amazon.ca on Wednesday night, and then got them the next day, Thursday. They were shipped overnight, and I got them the next day. I got them within 1 day. I think I got it the following day at like 1 o'clock or something. I got a knock at my door, and it was the UPS guy, and he left the package inside the door. So these last 2 Blu-rays, and the first one is Chevy Chase and National Lampoon's Vacation. Remastered in high definition. I hope this looks good. The 83 classic. I've seen this a bunch of times. This is one of my favorite. I think the first one's my favorite out of all the National Lampoon's Vacation movies, but I just absolutely love Chevy Chase in this film, and it has special features, the same as the DVD did, just the Griswold family commentary. I was hoping they were going to do more with it, but you just get commentary with Chevy Chase, Randy Quaid, Anthony Michael Hall, Danny Brown, director Harold Ramis, and producer Matty Simmons, and then introduction by Chase, Quaid, and Simmons on the back. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this on Blu-ray. The first one. Also, I'm going to point out too in this movie, it's also got a special appearance by John Candy as well in here at the end when they go to the Wally World. He plays one of the security guards and that at the park, and it's just, you see John Candy. It's really funny when they shoot him with the BB gun and that. He said he was going to shoot him, and then he shoots him with the BB gun. Funny stuff. So I definitely had to have that on Blu-ray. And the last one I picked up was one I've been waiting to get for a while on Blu-ray, and this has a lot of special features too, a lot of exclusive Blu-ray features and a ton of features, and of course another Fairley Brothers film, Bobby and Peter, and it's typical Fairley Brothers humor, but it's none other than There's Something About Mary, Blu-ray with Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz, and Matt Dillon. Love is in the Hair. How do you like that cover? You all know what's in her hair. If you've seen this movie, you all know what's in it. This is one of my favorite comedies. Something About Mary. I don't think Cameron Diaz ever looked any hotter or cuter than she does in this film. So I definitely had to pick that up. There's Something About Mary. I've been waiting to get it for a while. And look at all the special features you get in the back. All just full of special features. So yeah, I definitely had to pick that up. So it's got two versions of the films. You get the technical feature and the seamlessly branched extended cut, which runs, the extended cut runs 130 minutes, extended, and the original just runs 119 minutes. So I definitely had to get that on Blu-ray. Definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of this movie. So you can't go wrong with your song about Mary. But anyway, so yeah, that's been my Blu-ray update for this time. I had a lot of stuff to get through, a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays. Now I'll have my next update up in the new year after Christmas, because I'm pretty sure for Christmas I'll get a bunch of stuff, and then in January I'm going to do an order, because sometimes I get Christmas money and I'm going to do an order, and the new year off Amazon, all that, and order some other stuff, so I'll have a big update probably coming in January too. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, this has been the Marv 800, and this has been my Blu-ray update for December the 10th, 2011, and I'm out.